Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. This is your daily Horoscope for April 12th, 2020. Happy Easter to everyone. If you enjoy this video, feel free to leave a like as well as a comment. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And we're going to pull some cards here from the Black Moon Astrology deck. So getting a lot of cards in reverse here, and we are in this very weird time here. We have Jupiter in reverse, and so there can be this feeling here of lacking in this ultimate abundance and experience and growth that you were looking for in your life with this Jupiter in reverse here. A little bit of this lack of optimism and faith for a large community of people here as we're going through this global pandemic, that there's a lot of this lack of faith. And keep in mind that we do have Jupiter here in its fall position in Capricorn in a conjunction with Pluto, which is soon to station retrograde. And so there's a lot going on there as far as this transformation that we're going through that is very intense, very deep, very powerful. And Pluto also bringing up a lot of trauma, a lot of fears, a lot of challenges. And Jupiter is here trying to help us expand and see this from a positive perspective, from a larger perspective. But again, Jupiter is weakened in Capricorn. So there's a lot of this lack of faith, this lack of belief, and this lack of trust in where we are going and where we're headed at this time. We have the moon here in reverse as well, where there's a little bit of a lack of emotional stability here as well. There is, for some of you, even this disconnect, right? A lot of people wanting to disconnect from their true feeling, their true connection, to find a way to escape from this place of fear, of doubt, of reality. And there is something big here about the moon, as it is about to come into Capricorn here, where the moon is in detriment in Capricorn, as Capricorn does happen to be the opposite of Cancer, right? Cancer is about this emotional connection, this attachment to home and family and comfort. And Capricorn, the sign that detaches from that comfort in order to work, to strive for success, to move ahead. But there's something big here where we need to come back into our space of feeling. Remember that the North Node is in Cancer, getting ready to enter into Gemini in early May. And so this North Node in Cancer is coming to its final degrees here, where this is your last chance to find this ultimate connection and emotional fulfillment by ultimately connecting to true family, connecting to what is comfortable, connecting to what is truly fulfilling and serving you in your life. And it is very interesting that you notice here with the moon card that we have soul, right? This is about a soul connection. This is about what fulfills your soul. And so, are you doing something right now that is truly fulfilling to you, even in the confines of your home? Are you doing something that is fulfilling? Are you doing something that is purposeful, that is meaningful, that is emotionally satisfying, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel like you are serving your ultimate goal and purpose? Or are you in this space of detaching from feeling and ultimately being in this space of doing nothing, getting nothing done, right? Staying in the same place. That is that lower frequency of Capricorn, which is staying stuck in the old. Remember that we have that South Node in Capricorn, where this is a time of releasing and letting go of these old karmic patterns and stories about staying stuck in the old system, in the old belief system, in the old way of doing things, and remaining stubborn and stuck in that energy. And so remember to find that ultimate connection during this time. Speaking of having faith, we have the 9th house here, our first right side up card, right? Which is faith, right? That 9th house talks about your belief systems. It talks about higher knowledge. It talks about where we find our faith and our philosophy and our higher truth and knowing in life. This quest of this ultimate connection to a higher purpose and meaning. And so here with the 9th house, there's a calling here, once again, Jupiter and Capricorn, that faith test of, do you believe? Are you faithful? Are you willing to hold space for the positive? Are you willing to hold space for your higher purpose and meaning and calling and what truly serves you? Right? This is a big time of stepping into your purpose and your calling here, even in this space of lockdown, and especially in this space of lockdown, as many people are having this quiet time in this space where you can go in and have this deeper introspection, where you can go in and tap into this deeper meaning and calling that is within you. We have the lunar eclipse in reverse, right? And the lunar eclipse, for those of you who don't know of the meaning of the lunar eclipse in astrology, is a great time of major changes, right? The lunar eclipse is always the end of a cycle that starts with a solar eclipse. And that solar eclipse is a moment of stepping into a new space. Even though you can't see, you can't understand, you don't know what's on the other side, it's stepping through that darkness, taking that chance, taking that risk to make an ultimate change. And that lunar eclipse is the end of that phase that ultimately pulls you into that change, right? So solar eclipse opening the doorway to step into that change, and lunar eclipse being that culmination, that completion that pulls you ultimately into that deeper change. And so here with the lunar eclipse in reverse, it is a moment of feeling like you aren't having your wishes or dreams fulfilled. It is a moment of feeling like you can't have this ultimate change, this ultimate desire that you are looking for at the end of this cycle. But remember that we are going through a cycle, that we are going through these phases of life. And so this is a time of allowing this cycle and this timeline, this period, to unfold for you, right? This is not a time to try to rush for that end result. We are in this cycle and it is playing out. Last card here, we have Black Moon Lilith in reverse, right? And Black Moon Lilith, for those of you who don't know, was the original wife of Adam, right? From the Bible. And so Lilith is the dark side of femininity, right? Lilith did not want to give in to Adam, right? Lilith wanted to do her own thing. And there is something, though, about this darker nature that actually is fairness, that is actually equality, as Lilith wanted to be equal to her husband, right? But as Lilith was rejected this power and rejected this true feminine authority, she went to the dark side, right? She went to this space of fully stepping into these urges and desires without self-control. And so there is something big here to say about Lilith that is the ultimate mystery and complication of what are these deeper desires, what are these deeper urges, what are these deeper feelings within you. And with this in reverse, we are being faced here with these deeper feelings, right, within ourselves. We're being faced with these deeper fears. We're being faced with these deeper desires, these deeper urges. And so there's something big about facing that deeper part of yourself, but also remaining in the self-control, remaining in a space of not letting these deeper feelings take you over. And remember that Lilith is in Aries with Chiron, where a lot of these desires and feelings and urges and more complicated emotions are coming up through our self-image, are coming up through our ego, right? This ultimate breakdown of the ego. And so there is a major test here of, are you in this space of being entitled to have what you want, or to have what your ego wants? Or are you in this space of knowing and accepting that part of yourself and choosing to connect to your soul and to connect to what is truly meaningful in your life, right? There's a huge theme here on April 12th of doing what is meaningful in your life. So that was your daily Horoscope for April 12th, 2020. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, if you enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like as well as a comment. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Feel free to join the group Astro Metaphysical Love and Light to share all of your positive and spiritual wisdom and advice with the group. I want to thank you all once again for joining. I hope you all have a great day and a great Easter, and I will see you in the next video.